Welcome back to Not Real Fishing, everybody, and today we are back to the other spot that we got pretty much skunked at. I didn't get anything on camera except for that one little fish, and hopefully today we will have better luck. I do see fish feeding on top, but they were doing this last time and they weren't really eating. They were just kind of, you know, playing with stuff. But I did tie some smaller flies in the hopes that maybe that was the problem, is that the flies were too big, the hook sizes. So I've tied a few like ant patterns, I guess would be the proper way to describe them. I do probably need to tie a longer leader on this one. I'm gonna leave it short for now, just for, you know, the start of this. And well, I could leave this little topwater foam one on real quick just to see if maybe we'll get lucky and get one right off the bat. Sometimes that happens. But if not, then I will probably... And it looks like they're a little bit more underneath the bridge this time, whereas last time they were like just on the other side where I couldn't reach. Looks like they might be closer to where I can reach this time. We will see. Yeah, it looks like they're, once again, it's going to be just out of reach. But the wind is different this time too. That might make a little bit of a difference as well. Here we go. Don't know what it is. Ah. It's like one of those weird... Now, one of you had commented, I think it was LMG, said this could be an eyed. I'm not sure if that's right. It's what it looks like. I mean, from what he had said and from what I Googled. So there's a nice little one. Let him go. I've also seen some people have said it's just a common shiner. Oops. Well, that's not cool. I just collapsed down on itself. Well, there's one. We'll keep this little thing tied on. I do have some other ones I want to use though. And I might extend the leader just a little bit. Alright guys, this is what we're switching over to. It's kind of like a ant imitation, I guess. This is what we were using before. So size wise, they're about the same. It's just, I think once it gets wet, it's gonna look a little bit smaller, and the hook is a little bit smaller. So hopefully that'll equal us getting more hookups. We're already doing better than last time, so. Can't be too bad. Got something here, guys. Looks like this might be a regular old bluegill. No, it's a flyer. Little old flyer. See? Or maybe that is a bluegill. No, it's a flyer. Little old flyer. Alright guys, we changed things up a little bit. I put on a floating line. This one's actually measured out for 13 feet for my other rod. But this rod's at, 10'6". It's only a few feet longer. So I think it should be fine. I've only got like a foot and a half maybe of leader. So in total, it's about the same length as what I normally fish off this rod. It's gonna be kind of hard to slingshot, but I don't really won't need it, hopefully. And then for the fly, it's just a little, like an ant, like we were fishing before. But this one's a size 16 instead of a size, man, they're going after it. It's a size 16 instead of a size, oh, look at branch there. The one I was worried about all this time, forgot about it. Anyways, it's a size 16 as opposed to a size like 8 Gamakatsu. So it's actually a saltwater hook that I was using before. I just like that specific hook because it gives a nice, I like the body shape it gives the fly. All right guys, I shortened our leader. I had a little bit more of the stuff left, and it just so happens that if you buy one that's 20 feet, you get it perfectly to make one of these. It just ends up perfectly there. And I bought this from Dragon Tail Tenkara floating line. I normally just use like floating line for a standard fly line, but sometimes those have really drastic like weight properties on one side and you have to have it just right. Oh, also we changed our fly to a white. It's the same pattern as the ant, but it's just white. I have no idea where that went. I'm gonna slingshot it over there and hopefully we can get a nice size something. Anything really at this point. Got one, guys. This looks like it might be another one of those little thingamajiggers. The eyed. Tiny little mouths. Cute little guy. Absolutely tiny little mouth. We're gonna let him go. They're fun to catch. They may be tiny, but they put up quite a strong fight for their size. I mean, that guy was little, but put a pretty good fight. And I kind of want to downsize to a smaller hook to see if I could get more hookup chances. At the same time, I don't want to take away the possibility of hooking something bigger if there is something down there, Wind's in my face now. That worked. Got one, guys. It's like a nice size one of those little ides or whatever. Still been nicer size. It almost looks like a golden shiner too, just because its whole body is golden. Look at that, red marks all over him. I wonder if they're spawning down there. Cute little booger. Look how shiny he is. I mean, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. But I mean, he's so shiny. Pretty little guy. Let's give him a pretty release because, you know, he's pretty. That was fun. I think that's the biggest fish of the day so far. It's just nice to see something different than a flyer. I do plan on eventually, once I find somebody to go with me, going out on the Cape Fear River and doing some fishing there. I could go by myself. I do have a John boat and an electric motor. I don't have a gas-powered motor yet, but I have an electric motor. And I could go that route, but it's just not, to me, it's never a good idea to go fishing with a boat or with anything on a big, large body of water like that by yourself. I know a lot of people do it, but I'm not super experienced in watercraft, so I'm not going to do it by myself. Like I also have kayaks and things, but you will be seeing some kayaking coming up soon. As soon as our weather gets warm again, I'll be doing some saltwater kayak fishing most likely, and maybe we'll get into some cool stuff doing that too. Maybe we'll catch some black drum again this year like I did last year. You guys, I didn't have a YouTube channel then, but I was catching black drum on my Tenkara USA Imago. Nothing really giant. I think I had like maybe, out of the whole year, maybe 2 of them that were like a little bit over keeper size. Most of them are normally pretty small. Maybe, I don't know, 15 inches maybe, average. Alright guys, we're just going to stay on this side. The other sides don't really have any water that's very conductive to fishing. So, we're just going to stick to here. It's one of the few spots we can actually reach where it looks like the fish are biting. So, it's kind of an important piece of the puzzle you need. Ooh, see? It's another one of those IDE is how it's spelled. Either that or a golden shiner. I don't know. Pretty little booger. Enjoy your day. Tiny little mouths. And this hook, it's a pretty big fly, but if you look at the size of the hook point, it's actually pretty small. So I think this was one of the, no, this is a size 14 dry fly hook. It's not one of the gamakatsus. This is one of the ones that I tied. One of the bigger dry fly patterns I did. Well, ant patterns, but I did it on a small hook. So I wanted to be able to hook, you know, smaller fish. All right guys, we switched to a green one with some white, like hackle, soft hackle, same kind of hackle I'm putting in everything, pretty much. Wait till I get some more of that partridge. That partridge was awesome. But this is also that gamakatsu hook. Got him. It's another one of those little Odds. Cute little booger, ain't he? Whee! Got another one. He's a pretty nice size. I mean, look how small those mouths are. Absolutely tiny little mouths. Cute little things, though. Oh, where are you going? Oh! Oh no. He's like stuck halfway in. Oh gosh, about stuck halfway in the tree and halfway in the water. There you go, bud. Crazy fish. Got him. Well, guys, I think we're gonna end this video here. If you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take it easy. Enjoy your day, little fishy. Y'all enjoy y'all's days too. See you next week.